Hey, what's going on, everyone? I want to take you through a routine that was shown to me at a functional anatomy seminar. And what's great about me attending that seminar is that now I'm certified so I can teach all of you. It's called the CARS morning routine, okay? CARS stands for controlled articular rotation. And what we're going to be doing is just taking your joints through a full range of motion, but in a rotational direction, okay? This is going to be great for your mobility along with flexibility, okay? Two different things, but we'll get into that later. What I want to get you into right now is the routine, all right? Being that this is a morning routine, you're kind of just waking up, it's not done at 100% effort, okay? What we have to do through all these movements is set up our isometric holds. And isometric hold, for those of you that may not know, is just kind of irradiating throughout the body, just squeezing and holding, okay? But again, it's not 100% of your maximal effort. Let's think anywhere from 10 to 30%, okay? The first one we're gonna do is neck, okay? So to set this up, I'm going to press my feet into the ground, about 30%. I'm gonna lock my calves. I'm gonna squeeze my butt, squeeze my quads, okay? I'm gonna take one big breath. I'm going to shove that air down in the bottom of my belly. Now, I'm holding my breath, or excuse me, I'm holding that pressure in the stomach, but I'm still able to talk, so I'm flexed, which means you want to breathe through this routine. You don't want to hold your breath and pass out, okay? Next, I'm going to continue the isometric hold up to my chest, my back, my arms, all right? I'm going to tilt my chin forward, and I'm going to rotate my neck in a full circle. Okay, as I do this, remember I'm still maintaining that tight posture, but I have to keep breathing. Now what's important here, guys, is not to move any other part of the body. So don't dip your shoulders, be aware of that as you're doing these movements, okay? We want to isolate the single joint, all right? We don't want to have multiple things moving at the same time. So in the very beginning, it's a lot to understand. You got to hold your breath, squeeze your stomach, squeeze your legs, squeeze your arms, squeeze your back, squeeze your butt, and then move one thing, right, while breathing, okay? You'll notice that you start to move other stuff. It's okay, just be aware of it, and then try and shut that down as you get better at it, okay? So the first one was the neck, remember, just a full rotation, okay? And the speed in which you should be moving every single one of these is, think about the air being 30% denser than it is, okay? So what that means is I'm not just flopping my neck around, okay? I'm gonna control that pace. It's almost like I'm doing an isometric hold in my neck, even though I'm moving it, okay? Make sure you do both sides. All right, reps are up to you. There's no minimum, there's no maximum. It's just your call. The next one is gonna be the spine. Okay, what you're gonna do is you're going to take your hands, you're gonna cross them, all right? Now, I'm gonna roll my back out one vertebrae at a time. Okay, got a good little pop in there. All right, now, I'm gonna rotate, okay? As I rotate, I'm gonna start to roll back, roll to the other side, and then come forward and go the other way. Now, what you have to be aware of is kicking your hips out. So, from the front, okay, I'm gonna roll my vertebrae, I'm forward, I'm gonna rotate and start to roll. When you rotate, it's normal for your hips to wanna do this, okay? Keep your hips underneath your body. It's almost as if you have to separate your lower body from your upper body. The next one is going to be scap circles, okay? Scapular circles, so the back part of the shoulder here, okay? What you're going to do is take your arm. You're going to put it like in a Y position, okay? Me being the base of the Y, right? Now, I'm going to rotate in a circular fashion my scapula, all right? Now you have to get up, you have to get your setup through your isometric hold. So again, everything's tight in the body, all right? Big breath, okay, 10 to 30% effort. I'm gonna tighten my fist down over here, all right? My legs are tight, my quads are tight, okay? My arms extended, but I'm not protruding and sticking it out okay? Just nice and long here. I'm gonna take my shoulder blade, I'm gonna shove it up to my ear, shove it back, come down toward my hip, push it out, okay? And then couple the other way, okay? Watch your neck lean in toward your shoulder, all right? Watch bending of the elbow here, make sure that thing stays straight, okay? And you're really working to keep everything else still. The isometric hold also helps lock down everything else, okay? And then make sure you guys go both directions, all right? Okay. All right, so what we want to do next is shoulder rotations or shoulder circles, okay? So we're going to take that big breath, we're going to squeeze everything, and when I say squeeze everything, guys, it just means that isometric hold throughout your entire body, okay? Feet, calves, quads, hamstrings, butt, big breath. I'm going to lock down my chest, lock down my back. I'm going to take this hand, I can put it out here if I want, I can shove it down toward earth, however you want to do it, okay? But again, remember, it's a morning routine, so it's only 10 to 30% effort, all right? I'm going to rotate this arm up, making sure I'm not leaning forward, okay? I'm gonna keep this in a nice straight line, arm locked out. Once I hit this roadblock, meaning I can't go back anymore, I'm not gonna shove it back there. I'm gonna freeze right there, and I'm gonna rotate my bicep out. So I wanna rotate right here, and now I'm gonna keep coming. Now it's very easy to start to lean to get this thing to come back, okay? You're not gonna win an award for being the most flexible person, so just make sure, even if you have to come out a little bit, that's fine. We'll talk about that here more in a second, but you wanna keep pushing, 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 pushing. See, I'm opening up, I'm gonna close that shoulder, and now when I come down, my knuckles should be against my thigh, my palm facing out, okay? I'm gonna stop right there, then I'm gonna I'm gonna go back the other way. Once I hit that roadblock, now keep in mind, you've got to keep that arm locked. Once I hit that roadblock, I'm going to freeze and rotate and keep coming, keep coming, keep coming. See, I'm tilting my shoulder. I'm going to correct that right away and come back into position here, okay? And then I'm going to go back. Now, if you feel any pain in the joint, work out of it. So I'm rehabbing my left shoulder. I can't get very far at this point. See, my arm starts to want to bend. Okay, I'm compensating, and I feel a pinch in here. So what I'm gonna do is take myself out of the movement, okay? Which means I'm gonna go that way with it in this particular movement. Down, I'm pain-free right here. Now, I rotated, I'm gonna keep coming back and try and get myself back in the lift as fast as I can, as long as I have no pain. See, I have to go way outside, very, very different than my right. And here I am, okay? Now, I'm gonna go back the other way, no pain here. So now I'm gonna rotate. No pain here, no pain here, no pain, no pain, no pain, no pain. So for me, I'm only getting pain on this rotation going back. All right, so I have to take myself out of that movement. Don't force anything, guys. This is to improve mobility and flexibility. It's not to injure, okay? Keep that in mind. All right, next one is going to be your elbow, okay? What you're gonna do is take the working arm, so I'm gonna start my right, okay, palm out, and I'm gonna take my left and just touch my inside part of the arm here, okay? Isometric, everything's tight throughout the body, big breath, okay? I'm coming up as high as I can now. I'm gonna rotate out and then come down. Rotate, come up, rotate out, come down. Watch your fingers and make sure you don't get these T-Rex puppet fingers here, okay? And that's normal when you want to come up. Keep those fingers straight. Don't let them come up, right? Rotate, come down, all right? Next one is going to be the wrist, all right? So you're gonna put both your wrists at 90, okay? Or excuse me, your arms at 90, all right? I'm going to shove my fingers down and then make a circle. Try not to move the arm or the elbow. It's tough to do in the beginning. The other part is not to bend the fingers. I had a habit of wanting to do this the entire time. Okay, and then you want to go the other way. Big circles. Can you guys see where this might help you out in your workouts? Maybe push-ups, right? For you guys that have the wrist issue, or you know, your pull-ups, your reverse grip pull-ups. This will also help you guys out as well. Okay. Next one is going to. Okay, so the next one is going to be the hip. All right, you're going to want something to hang on to. Okay. What I want to do. Drive that knee up as high as I can. Okay. Next, I'm going to move it out as far as I can. Now, this is where people get in trouble. When I say as far as I can, they think it's a contest, they want to rotate and they open their hips up. You want to keep your hips as square as possible. This is probably one of the hardest ones to do in the very, very beginning, okay? So don't just drive your knee here. Drive it up as high as you can, rotate out. If that's as far as you get without sacrificing your posture, and that's as far as you get. Next, you're going to take your heel, okay, and you're going to shove it to the ceiling. Now see, I'm leaning. I want to fix that right away, okay, however I need to. I don't want to do this. All right, so knee up, open, heel to the ceiling, and then big rotation. Okay, I'm going to keep now that rotation by driving back. Make sure you don't lean forward. Okay, stand up straight, open the knee, heel up toward the ceiling, big circle, and then come back to start. Okay, this one you're going to feel pretty significantly, at least for me. I feel this in my obliques, I feel this in my butt, I feel this in my hips, but it's a really, really good warm-up. It's actually a really good strength lift once you go like 100% of your isometric hold. Again, remember, you're just 20 to 30% isometrically holding. Knee up, open, try not to rotate, heel to the ceiling. See how I'm leaning? Fight that. Keep coming around. Good, that's half the rep. Go back the other way. Open, don't lean, don't lean, don't lean, don't lean. Back to start, okay? Profile, see if I can do this here. Open, or knee up, open, heel to the ceiling, don't lean, don't lean, don't lean, back. Okay guys, so the next one is going to be the knee, okay? You can hold your knee however you want. If you want to cross this way, that's fine. I like to take, so if I'm using my right leg to start, I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to shove it under my leg pit here, okay? Next, I'm going to grab my left bicep and then take my arm and put it right on top of my knee here, okay? All I'm going to do is, what we're trying to do is get your tibia to rotate, okay, this part right here. All right, so what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to externally rotate. I'm going to shove my knee out. I'm going to lift, not to full lockout, okay? I want to stop before full lockout if you're flexible enough to do that. Then I'm going to rotate in, and then down, out, up, down, up, excuse me, out, up, in, and down. And then we'll go the opposite. All right, very good. Next one is going to be the patella, okay? This is the only one that you're not going to isometric hold the body, all right? So all I want to do, guys, is find my patella, okay, my kneecap here, all right? And I'm just going to rotate, think like a clock. All right, so I'll start at 6, okay, and I'll just rotate in a circle, all right, just in and out like that, and then I'll go the other way with it, all right. fairly simple. Just make sure that you don't force it into an awkward position. Be gentle with this thing, all right? So the next one is going to be the ankle, okay? So we're gonna go back to our lock position here, and unlike the knee rotation, right? I don't want my tibia to move now. All I want is my ankle to move. So I'm isolating this. So if you want to put maybe a couple of fingers here on your shin to make sure that you're not rotating it, okay? So I want to do a circle with my ankle. And I want to go both ways. Again, trying not to move this part. Okay? Good. All right, guys, so the last ones are the toes. See those pretty things? Okay? Check it out. You know we're big on foot strength here, so this is a great addition to what we already do. Let's start by picking up the big toe only. Okay? Oops, there it is. Might take you a couple tries. So big toe pickup only, and you can do 1 foot at a time, okay? Next, leave the big toe down and pick up the rest of the toes. Okay? Next, let's pick them all up and just drop the big toe only. Next, pick them all up and, let's see if I can do this. Drop the toes on the small toes only. That was a little tougher for me, so I know what I got to work on. Okay, so big toe stays up, toes come down. There it is. Look at that. Okay, then you can also kind of piano key them. So small toe inward. Okay, and that's the routine.